God damn it. I mean, we have been here, people. Can we just play games about this and then be sensible in real life, maybe?
You know, we fight this out in like Street Fighter or something.
Want to conquer the world? Just play your Arena of Silence. There are games for that, you know? You can do that. But you don't have to, like, get people killed and oppress people and hurt people and be an asshole about everything.
So, to shift from that to other assholes, have you updated your tokens?
What do you mean? Elenari is a paragon of human and drow, which is the same thing, by the way.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
Virtue.
That's not what I would have called it.
You don't agree?
No.
Well, I will write you down on my list then.
Well,
if the government comes to ask, I will inform them that you are one of the people who do not agree with that.
Well, I'm almost done with Tristan.
When did hope turn to hate?
When did you abandon reason for madness?
I can stand like on top of a statue waving a banner at some point, screaming them out.
You know, you can just become an armed separatist militia group, splinter and take an island, and say this is our island.
I don't know.
Oh, they will go mad.
I've been to one protest. I doubt I'm gonna be at more.
The Swedish people took Norway. You will not take this tiny island.
Your answer to
we don't want your island, Denmark. It's fine. You can keep it.
No, you do.
No, actually.
But when the bombs fall,
it's like deceased pigs on it. I'm not really into that.
The answer to the question about like our elections, 27% went to the UK Independence Party, and then Labour went 25%. So.
Oof.
That's close.
That's pretty damn rough.
And then I looked down. I just saw some of the other parties in it. The Pirate Party.
Yeah, the Pirate Party. That's what I voted for.
Yep, gotta have more Pirate Party.
Yorkshire first.
Yorkshire first. That's a good party. I'm gonna vote for that. Yorkshire.
Oh shit! I killed myself.
Nice.
I'll see what I can do. Where are you doing this, by the way? Oh, you're doing it in the limbo.
Yeah.
Limbo.
I accidentally.
You picked murder.
Yes, I clicked.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Is a button called murder?
Yep. we use it all the time to finish it. That's how sheep finish off your enemies in one shot.
There's a complete recovery macro for Game Master.
Yeah, there's one called full HP. Thing other than the DM thing.
Yeah, the GM only one. Which
Move
is
everything, just make it completely clean.
I wish that existed on our end too.
Yeah.
Well, players shouldn't be able to heal that much.
Might have to reapply something.
I see 2 sins. I'm just saying.
One's level 4, one's level 5, one's level 6.
Sin has a doppelganger.
I'm guessing that the 55 HP one is the...
That's the updated one.
I'm gonna remove the other one then.
Sure.
55 HP. Yeah, I'm winning.
Yeah, I'm rolling so bad on my...
I'm rolling well. I rolled max HP this level, so...
Rain is bulking up over there.
Yeah, the last 3 levels, I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 4 on my D10.
I can't...
So, yeah.
I don't remember what I rolled each level, but I got at least one... On my D8s, I've got at least 1 A and then like a 7 and something else.
What? Why did everyone disappear right now?
My D10's like, natural 10 on there and then heal things.
Because you updated your stuff in Limbo.
I updated it on the Earth's Wound and then copied it to Limbo.
God damn it, Jonas, for fuck's sake.
Hey, look, everyone had higher HP on the Limbo one.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it did to me.
Oh, okay. I have recorded evidence, Jonas. It's okay.
There we go.
But yeah, so the squishiest of them all, Alinari, has now got the same as Rilland.
Well, Rilland hasn't updated his HP.
Yes, I have.
I'm confused.
It's 42.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah.
We're
42
like siblings.
Really?
You're getting closer to Alinari.
In so many bad ways.
I don't know why you folks are caring about a Limbo token anyway, since we don't use that.
It's just I just made it there because it was easy.
Okay.
I mean, it's a default one we copy. Like that's where we keep.
Okay. I mean, I copy pasted mine everywhere. Like, as soon as I
I did the
connected
same
to the
thing.
server.
On
Oh,
this,
wait. Oh, you got rid of mine, didn't you? Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah, he
You're-
deleted all of
you're on
them.
the Earth Rune, right?
I updated mine on every map.
Yeah, he deleted all of them, like you just said, because none of them were updated.
I even updated mine on the upper Entropy already.
Gosh, you need to listen to the DM whenever he says something,
Freaking
Dark.
AC, guys. Feels so squishy. I'll never feel so squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Hear all the other guys AC.
You should bulk up. Oh wait.
She will need to, yes.
Bulk up.
More armor.
Just like starts
some
consuming
more
like that,
yogurts to get
yeah,
more
we need
like
Training.
protein powder. Just
Yep,
like starts
yep.
making shakes.
Training montage.
Can I retrain my starting strength?
Eat a lot of bacon.
Look, you have as much armor class as Trislin does. It's okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Ah.
Wait, no, shouldn't
Die
Tristan have
together.
17 now?
She does.
As long as we don't as long as we don't meet any bookshelves, we'll be fine, man, guys.
Yeah, watch out.
Last minute edits by the GM.
A bookshelf shaped as a blue horse.
Oh god. No, please.
Most terrifying enemy in existence.
Look, it's not the bookcase that threatened you. It was Santa, okay? Let's get it right.
Bookshelf Santa.
Bookshelf Santa.
This animated
A blue
construct
bookshelf Santa.
carries with it a red sack
Yeah.
and dances jauntily. Weakness to milk and cookies.
You have all been very naughty.
Kind of our job.
As Manikai did point out, it is the middle of winter. You are disturbing Santa in the middle of his Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Joy gifts for all the children.
Then we come in and steal Christmas. Oh, that'd be great.
You're
That's actually
stealing
a-
Christmas?
Yeah, that's an exit. All right, Malachi.
Must steal Christmas.
It's probably going to continue up until, Christmas time. So at that point, we should definitely do a Christmas special episode with
Still fighting him.
with our character stealing Christmas.
Cardinal Thorn sends you out to steal Christmas.
Yes. I hate Christmas.
I never got anything.
I never got a present. Now you will bring me all the presents.
Cindy Lou Who gets involved.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
But
Nope.
then how can you win?
That's right. You can't win.
Stealing Christmas, it's like the one thing
That's
that
right.
never
then-
goes well.
But then we maybe like a small innocent child with big eyes can teach us a thing or two about life, and then everyone at the end is like, oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
Either that or you guys pull the ultimate swerve and completely blindside everyone by the villains actually winning. Christmas is stolen, that child is fucking garroted, just...
Oh, little.
You fucking string him up.
Then Cash just turns around and puts the dagger through his skull.
Carve out his spine, hoist it up as a banner of victory.
That's gonna be the best Christmas ever.
Merry fucking Christmas from signed Asmodeus.
Merry Christmas from hell.
That's right. And the visions from hell spell just last permanently. Holly jolly. Oh wait, I can't do that. I might get a content ID match. Never mind.
I'll let you know. I'm already looking forward to this episode, Mike. I hope you start planning.
Here's 7 months. Here's 7 months to plan. It's fine.
It's gonna be epic. All right, is everyone updated?
Grimith
Why
2.0 has been downloaded, yes.
Why does Riddler's token have an eye on it for me?
Because he can see invisibility, so fuck you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ah. No, you don't see. That's it. That's why you don't have an eye.
I have no eyes, that's true.
I have no eyes, yet I do see.
I have no eyes, but I must stream. What?
No, that can't be played in Germany. You're not allowed to go through Nimdoc scenario.
Probably, yeah.
Why not?
That was banned. That was
Too
cut
much
out of the
for them?
German version of the game.
I remember you talking about that actually. So that is one of my favorite games I've seen you play.
I have never watched a Let's Play of that. I've heard a lot.
I've watched Grimith Let's Play of it.
You don't want to watch. It's basically Harlan Ellison pulling out his verbal dick and just like jerking it off on the player the entire time.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
So if you've ever wanted to see an old stodgy author, do that for you, then by all means go for it.
Strangely compelling.
There's also a lot of Freudian references in there for you.
Ooh, my psychoanalysis tells me a thing or two about this.
Let's get this started.
It probably involves sleeping with your mother, because that's what everything involving psychoanalysis is. Alright, if everyone is updated.
Yes.
Alright, then what happened last time, Manikai?
Just a second, we're looking at Sakari's stats.
Oh, I see. What happened last time? Sheep!
So because Manikai is an excuse, I have to do it. Okay.
Yep.
1 second. I'm looking at Zakari's stats. No, I'm not. Last time we headed off to explore the Earth's Wound because I don't know if we had anything else better to do. And we found some interesting spots, including the site of an ancient battle between dwarves and something, as well as the entrance to the, what's it called on the map? The Land of Fire and Mud. And after we found the entrance of Fire and Mud, there was an earthquake of sorts and a cave-in, which in turn meant that we couldn't go back home unless we went through the Land of Fire and Mud. And so that wasn't great. So since we had no choice, we went off to explore the wonderful Land of Fire and Mud and more fire and also living fire, which attacked us. And now we are still in the middle of it, apart from having found a tunnel entrance of sorts that we are about to explore, I believe. Or at least that we rested in and are now about to explore, I think.
So you missed some of the most important things that happened. Alanari got crushed and started dying.
Yeah, that was important indeed.
So
you also left off Tarlin.
Oh yeah, we confronted Tarlin during one of our meetings before we headed off exploring, and pretty much told him to tell us everything or we are going to do bad things to him. And so he did. As it turns out, he is member of some house or another, and a trained assassin who failed a mission and now has to run away. And there's a price on his head as well. So yeah. Basically the reason why he didn't tell us everything is that he was worried we would sell him. Which we might still do, who knows.
I'd rather not, but...
So, question about the lizard. The path is really too small for the lizard to fit through. Do you leave it behind? Or do you, for instance, spend a spell slot or two to cast Reduce Animal?
Grease.
I don't think any of us can cast Reduce Animal.
Would be sin in that case.
Use Animal, that's not a first level spot, I believe.
I don't know. I know it's a ranger spell, but I'm
It's
unsure.
a third level ranger spell, no.
We don't have access.
Alright.
No.
Then you have a lizard who's not fitting through that crack.
Well, we could leave Rillen to take care of him. But I guess we'll just have to leave my investment here. You can live here, I'll get used to it.
The concern that was mentioned whenever I brought this up to Manikai was that the path might not actually go on for that far, and so as such, leaving the lizard here, we might end up having to come back through. Hope there's no animal lovers listening, though.
Well, and I will put him there and sit there at the opening. She'll tell him to wait.
Maybe
The
once
lizard
we come
looks-
back, he's cooked and tasty.
The lizard looks miserable.
Obviously. Elinary doesn't really know empathy, so...
By the way, I didn't get a chance to mention this before the game, Jonas, but I'm glad you're sounding better. Are you feeling better?
Yes, I am. I still have at the back end of my sickness, but the worst has passed, luckily enough.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you. All right.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, well, fuck you, fuck you, America.
You just insulted my entire country.
Yeah, wanna bring it?
You just keep dangling off the fucking dick of Scandinavia, then, you little shit.
Scandinavian dick is the best dick. What?
What?
Anyway. Yes, the path before you is indeed very narrow, and you basically need to like squeeze and climb, and it's very slow moving through this. Rain, who was keeping guard while the others rested, Rain did notice during the resting period that like tremors and like aftershocks basically from the earthquake seems to sort of running through the area. It didn't to him, nothing really that big hit again, but he did notice several times that like the earth is like slightly shaking here. And the constant bubbling and hissing and like spewing of geysers and like this lava outside is certainly loud, let's say, sort of overshadowing most sounds in this little narrow passage.
So last time I think you mentioned that there was like fresh air moving through the passage or something?
Fresher.
Fresher, okay.
Yeah. Not
non-volcanic.
Exactly. There's not as much sulfur in this.
So surely it leads somewhere.
The smell is not as foul from this one.
Exactly. So I think you mentioned you were going to press your way down this path.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well.
All right. Well, the path is difficult to travel. It will take a full day of travel to just, pass through the hex.
That's fine, considering the forced march that we just went doing. We do wish to escape from the sweltering heat, and the lava, and the burning ooze things, and seems reasonable enough. Really knows how to squeeze anyway. He's fine.
All right. So that's a day passes, and you keep traveling down this very narrow road. There isn't really, when you sort of squeeze your way through this place, you do come upon like a few like small like animal bones and like a tiny cave lizard sort of scuttling out your way, stuff like that. But there doesn't really seem to be a lot of side tracks or ways to go other than forward. Like this is a very like narrow tunnel system, and as such you basically you can travel one man in a line. You cannot go two men abreast here.
There's like a few little landings where all of us could actually stand in a group and maybe end up resting at, but beyond that we're standing back to back.
Yeah, basically. It's very claustrophobic. Luckily, being drow, you're kind of used to this environment.
Be like a surface gnome, come down here.
Yeah, well, probably. I mean, most surface dwellers who would
Right.
pass like days in such a condition would probably be very distraught.
Speaking of surface dwellers, don't we have some with us?
I imagine like the humans who for so long with just this dim like light haven't been able to see walls, now see walls in either direction, in every direction.
Yeah, the slaves, if anyone, thinks of them, they look extremely miserable. Happy to be out of the sweltering heat and all that stuff, but this is definitely not something they enjoy. That's for sure.
Right, Trislan did not have to save them with a dire bat. By the grace of Trislan herself.
Indeed.
Well, and Rillinet,
She did, yes.
So you press on, you rest, and then you press on again.
Dora, 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 the Explorer.
Indeed. So yeah, third day moving through this. Still the same narrow corridors, like little side tunnels lead off too small for any of you to actually go through. Perhaps at times you see like a crystal formation or a small pool of water gathered, like some bioluminescent moss or lichen growing here in patches here and there, but there's really nothing to encounter down this road. It just takes forever. This sort of rough traveling down here.
Small pool of water, that's a good sign. That would have melted, well, not have melted, but evaporated. Were we closer to the sweltering heat which we just left?
Yep. Temperature has steadily been shrinking as you... Or shrinking? Is that the thing temperature does? Going down?
Declining, decreasing.
Decreasing, yeah, as you pass this way.
So are we back to, like, standard, like, as of Thier, like, levels of temperature, then?
Yes. On the 4th day, when you press on, you do come in again to what you would recognize as, like, yeah, as you said, standard Aether temperatures. And everyone at the party probably breathes a sigh of relief when you, on the 4th day, actually come out of this narrow side tunnel into what seems like a crossing. The path widens up. You find yourself standing on a ledge, looking over the path going below you. It is, well, to you, it's still a narrow passage, but it looks like a freaking highway compared to what you've been, squeezing your way through for the past 4 days. I mean, yeah, you can actually go upright in these passages without problem. Looking down, you even see like scattered remains of what seem to have been things or people passing through here in the distant past. You see like a broken wagon wheel, smashed against some rocks in the tunnel, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, then after pulling out maps and cross-referencing and checking out things, Roland would suggest first trying to find our way back to the great jumping-off point from here, so that we actually know we have a clear path. Like, if there's a cave-in or something that we're going to have to go through, I want to know that now.
Yes. How much time do we have left until we need to be back?
We've got a considerable chunk of time left.
Yeah, which is why it would make sense to keep exploring while we're down here. As long as we have a safe way back, there's no reason why we shouldn't.
That's just my suggestion, to make sure that we have a clear path back.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to have to, like, bust through another cave-in or something, I want to get started on that now, instead of 2 months from now, when we're like, oh, motherfucker.
Like, I don't know, with that stopwatch, it's like, we have 2 hours before everything goes to shit! Dig, motherfuckers, dig!
And if it came down to it, really, it would just gaseous form through a cave-in and just rule the kingdom himself, yeah. See you all later.
They would
finally
walk through the damn thing.
So yeah, you have the passage you came through leading north. The tunnel goes east and it heads off south. So which way do you go?
I would suggest going south.
I agree.
Right, you head south.
I got my compass. I know what up.
Yay, yay. Yeah, roll perception checks for me, please.
Sure.
Hey.
Very well.
Take 10?
He
No.
said roll.
Oh.
Roll for me.
Aw.
That's a lot of perception for Rain there.
There we go.
I rolled a
Yay.
13.
Yay for my inspired. Although that was only a 14. God damn it.
Yeah, mine was a 13, yours was a 14. Look at this.
You are very perceptuous, if that's a word.
You
Right,
know,
traveling.
this is really its thing, man.
Traveling through this area, it takes you. Basically, you're coming up on like 16-hour traveling time going through here now. This hex, but yeah, coming down here, you do notice that the path you are following, there's still sort of a little bit more debris of things having been encountered here. In days long past, you do notice again a small passage seemingly heading off from the main one to the east. You sort of note that there is a passage there. keep heading south. You come, once again upon a crossing, and it is at this crossing that Rillanid and Rain suddenly sees or notices that the big sort of shadowy thing that they thought was a boulder suddenly leaps forward towards the party.
Oh,
Can
goody.
your tokens.
Copied.
Great way to open the session.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Round of applause. Encounters, Matt?
Have you copied them? For some reason, Elinari's and Tristlan's items have all been removed. I'm adding them all back in.
I've copied mine.
All right.
You want to speak, Jonas?
Then you can move to the encounters map.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
See the cube, I just don't know where to go.
Are you saying we are going to have an encounter?
Yes.
Where would you like us on the encounters map?
I will focus you.
Well, like,
Huh?
I know like where the region is,
Yeah.
I just don't know which
It's
section
just where
you
in the
want.
square?
On the eastern side.
I don't know, it lands on you.
So much scare.
Yep.
My eyes.
My brand.
Sorry. My brand.
Yes. And Rain and Rillanid, being the ones who notices the thing first, can also act first.
All right. Well,
And I will roll initiative for you.
Damn it! I rolled a 3! I rolled a damn 3!
in that case, Jonas, I would have to ask, as my free action, the fuck is whatever this thing is leaving at me?
Oh, I see.
All right. Well, the fuck is that?
Appears to be a giant slug.
What kind of roll is that? Like a nature? Like engineering?
You could do a dungeoneering.
All right, I'll do a dungeoneering then as my free action for a knowledge check. And the Acquisitioner's luck activated. Only roll a 7. 22, Jonas.
Well, Rillanid will know that, yes, giant slug. They're quite rare down here. But he does know that they are voracious carnivores, basically trying to hunt down anything with like flesh, and just eating it. He knows that they are quite acidic, like their blood can be acidic, and like they spit acid. And they also like to try to grapple things with like their tongue, that they can shoot out like a whip.
We are made out of flesh.
Right. Does it have like any particular like its senses? Like, does it
Yes.
have like a tremor sense?
It has tremor sense. It has blind sense.
Motherfuckers.
Yep.
All right, the grappling thing. Then I was gonna shoot out with the crossbow, but I think a better action will be for me to reach out that glorious hand and actually grease up Rae'nkalar.
All right.
Oh, this is not how I want to...
With a warning then that to consider this threat like the living whatever magma ooze thing, and that it can grab you.
Okay, good enough, it can grab.
And I suppose with a move, I'll place myself there. Fine.
Okay. Rae'nkalar.
So, I'm gonna...
Did you order the initiative, Jonas? I'm at the bottom with an 18. There we go.
Oh, still not ordered. Is yeah.
Yeah, but the giant slug is kind of trying to surprise us, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
he was like ambushing you.
So let's see. I'm gonna move up a bit to get in front. Good. And let's see. Do I want AC or do I want attack power? Let's go for...
You can always switch to attack power after the fact. It might get a first attack on you, Dark.
Well, I'm thinking casting a spell.
Oh, okay.
Should I go for like Shield of Favor or should I go Divine Favor?
I don't know.
Shield of Faith first, I'd say.
Yeah, yes. I will cast Shield of Faith upon myself.
Yep.
Adds to your touch.
The black power of Agarus strengthens Rae'nkalar's defenses.
And then I will also, because it's a swift action, I can trigger a judgment upon him.